What do you think would happen to the USA economy if Donald Trump became president?
Well, that's a really interesting one. Again, it looks like it's coming down to a binary choice, a bit like the UK referendum. It now looks like it's going to be Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump. In terms of Trump, well, I mean, I think the first thing to note really, is that whoever's US president doesn't really have a huge deal of clout when it comes to domestic matters. The way that Congress and Senate is set up is there are lots of checks and balances on the president. And some of the more outlandish things that Donald Trump has sort of said and come up with, I would be very surprised if some of them, or any of them really happened. So as far as the US economy is concerned, that there is that side of it. Nevertheless, he is coming out with a lot of protectionist talk. He has been coming out with a lot of protectionist talk. But if I'm right, then I don't think that there'll be a lot of follow through. But on the international stage, then things could be quite different. I think a US president has more power when it comes to international issues, and well, you can say, well, that's more of that's a bigger worry, having someone like Donald Trump in charge. But then, Hillary Clinton isn't exactly known for her reticence when it comes to US involvement overseas. So, who knows?
What would be the impact of a Trump presidency on the UK?
Well, I guess we wouldn't have him coming over and visiting his Scottish golf courses too much, because he probably wouldn't have time. So we'd miss that. We'd miss that for a start. But in terms of economics, I really don't know how that would pan out. I really don't know how that would pan out, because it's a question of sort of what Donald Trump has been saying now, and what he'll actually do or be able to do if he becomes president. And I mean, it's a shocking choice for the Americans, you have to say. It's going to be a very, very big thing. But it does look like it's coming down to Trump or Clinton. It's going to be one or the other, as far as we can see. How it affects the UK economy. He has made sort of some sort of polite noises recently. I know there was a sort of a lot of hooing and hawing with David Cameron making sort of various derogatory comments about Donald Trump, and Donald Trump making some back. But who knows? We might suddenly, if we vote to leave the EU, we might suddenly be head of the queue when it comes to making trade arrangements with the US in a way that we wouldn't have been with Obama. We'll see.
Thank you, David.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Lucy.